G'day everybody, welcome Patsy, and so Monday night we've got another Feeders Openings. Now our Feeders opening up for tonight is Bombers, the history of the Essendon Football Club, 1998 Feeders from 7 Sport. So no waste any more time, here we go.
Sheedy Unplugged, the uncut version, yours to own, the essential video for your collection. A brutally honest, action-packed look at the man behind the legend and the Essendon football team for almost 18 years. Sheedy the coach, Sheedy the tactician, Sheedy the innovator, Sheedy the man. Sheedy Unplugged reveals Sheedy the legend, inside the coach, the club, the action. Uncut, unreal, out now to own on video.
Or go to local ops or ebay.com.
You know, some of the best quarters of footy ever played are found buried deep here in the archives of the AFL. And the best of what's in here is now on video. It's fabulous footy flashbacks. 3 unbeatable quarters of footy action. And most of this stuff hasn't been seen since it was played. These are the quarters that shaped your club. Now you can relive them over and over again. Fabulous Footy Flashback Series 2. 5 new videos, 3 fabulous quarters on each. Because this is the stuff that made the legends.
Or go to local ops or ebay.com, or wherever videos are sold.
The Essendon Football Club had its roots in the mists of time. Its origins are sketchy, but historians point at 1872 as the likely birth date. While the club won the first ever VFL Premiership in 1897, we are going to pick the story up some 40 years later. With the help of one of the club's great champions, Tim Watson, we are going to journey from the glory days of the late 30s, when the impeccably fair King Richard, Dick Reynolds, ruled Windy Hill, through to the present. From Reynolds to Sheedy. 60 years that filled the trophy cabinets that made young men heroes. This is the story of the Bombers. This is Essendon.
When the greats of Essendon's past get together to chat about the good old days, there in the middle of every gathering is the King. At 83, Dick Reynolds has maintained his marvellous regal bearing.
Look, you're great. Look, thanks very much for everything you've done for me. Thanks to Dave for making this day a happy day for me. And I say, only hope the club goes on to be bigger and better all that to come, because it means a lot to us all and all. Anyway, once again, thanks everybody. Good, thank you.
He is the icon, whose name and deeds are legendary, not only at Windy Hill, but throughout the width and breadth of this footballing nation. The Hall of Fame at Essendon might at first glance be a shrine to his deeds, and why not? This was a youngster who won the first of his 7 club bests and fairests in his second year as an 18-year-old, 64 years ago. The same year he won the first of his 3 Brownlow medals. He had come to the club after a brief tryout with Carlton in 1931, played a couple of pre-season practice games, and after being picked for the first game of the 1933 season in the seniors, would go on and play a league record 320 games with the club.
When I was a kid, I was a Carlton supporter. Mum and Dad barracked for Carlton, and then we came to live over in Ascot Vale, and it was pretty hard to change over. But I tell you what, if I'd gone to Carlton, I wouldn't have got a bloody game.
In his first season, he would finish alongside Hayden Bunton, tied for 7th in the 10th Brownlow medal to be awarded. The next year he would beat Button by a vote. This was no gala held in a packed ballroom or covered nationally on television.
Well, they rang us up at home and we had to go into Harrison House. Oh, I nearly fell over it. I didn't believe I had a show at all. I just wanted to see how many votes I got. And when they announced ringing, the family went mad and they're dancing around there, and I was more or less like a stunned lizard, I reckon.
That will wrap up this edition of Viewers Opinions. Thank you for watching. If anyone has any requests for any Viewers Views, Viewers Opinions, Viewers Promos, and also from the Vault, put them in the comments below. Don't forget to put those thumbs up and subscribe. Hopefully you enjoyed the film as I have on the epic video history of the Essendon Football Club. We've got a lot of phenomenal content coming out as the season starts to wind down, including some classic Melbourne matches from 2002 that will be part of our brand new Whistle Series AFL Classics. Got that content coming up as the season starts to wind down here on Patterson AFL. Anyway, well for now, thank you for watching. This has been AFL on 7. Good night everyone.